long to run him down, too. Greg Pursley very fast here this afternoon. He was very fast.
Whoa, we got a trouble. We've got a spin in turn 4. That is Dennis Dyer. It's going to bring out the first caution of the day. Dyer spun in turn 4. The yellow is out.
Well, let's go back and look at the replay of it. Don't know if somebody got into the back of him, but as he was coming off the 4th corner here, he's got a car on both sides of him. Right now, he's the meat and the sandwich, and looks like Moses Smith right there. You see when he got the car on the apron of the track, kind of de-wedged the car a little bit, shoved the front nose up the track, and that's what got into the 4 and turned him around.
Well, a chance now for everybody to take a little bit of a breath here. Andrew Myers, our pole sitter, still out in front here at Phoenix. Whole season, but those are the only 2 races. Oh, trouble.
Speaking
Pursley.
of smoke.
Oh, I saw some smoke out of the rear of Pursley. There you see it. Could there be a problem with our leader, Greg Pursley?
Don't know, but we're seeing the smoke come out of the left front corner of the car. That's right coming right out of the wheel well. So don't know if that's a tire rub. It could be a tire rub. It could be something else. But we're going to have to keep on top of that and learn what's going on there.
Boy, it's got to worry Greg Pursley. You're running so well, and you see smoke like that out of the rear of your car. Well, what is going on? Well,
a lot of guys were actually complaining about bugs in the area becoming a problem. They were getting all over the windshields. They were, getting in the vision of blocking drivers' vision. So along with this smoke, I don't think that it's making for very good visibility out there with the smoke, the bugs, and then the sun going in your eyes in turn 1.
Well, you saw him put a lap a moment ago on Jack Sellers. There's Wes Banks, who had a tough time in practice. Really tore up that race car, and he's fortunate just to get it back out here on the racetrack, able to start the race today.
Well, so far we have not seen the 26 posted. There has not been a black flag thrown for Greg Pursley just yet. Car doesn't appear to be losing any ground to the rest of the field, so maybe it's a tire problem.
And Pursley is a guy who's going to run for the series title, so this is big for him tonight to stay out on the racetrack.
It's a moment right there for Augie Vidovich and all the drivers behind him.
And Wes Banks, the 3 car, that white 3, just not up to speed after that wreck in practice. Not really able to get going here tonight, and everybody flying by him.
Yeah, tough break for Wes Banks. Looks like the lapping process, we're already getting into it. They were coming up to the number 15 of Jack Sellers.
Yeah, and Jack Sellers pulling over, let some guys by, but there's the 31 of Jason Bowles. You see the Golden Gate on the sign. That is Jim Offenbach, the owner's company, the Golden Gate Meat Company. He actually got hooked up in this sport by becoming the chef for Richard Childress and his race teams when they came out to the West Coast. They had developed a relationship, and the bottom line now is a couple of cars on the track. And boy, how long can Pursley stay out there with this smoke? He is so fast, but he's got to be worried. Can he possibly finish the race with what looks like a problem with that race car?
And that problem looks like it's getting worse and worse the longer he runs. You can see that smoke plume getting thicker as the laps click on.
I don't see how that doesn't affect you mentally, knowing you may have a problem, even though you're extremely fast, as he has been lapping cars left and right here.
Well, that's got to be one of the driver's worst dilemma. Of course, they're talking to him on the radio, telling him that there is smoke coming out of the car. He can probably smell it in the cockpit, too. And now you're faced with, do I give up the lead or do I keep going?
And every time you go by that flag stand, you're looking to see, is that black flag coming out? Battle for 4th here.
Yeah.
Greg Pursley, not only is he smoking the field here.
Literally, he's smoking, and they still haven't black flagged him. Don't know when they are going to post him, but right now, I mean, we've been clean and green so far.
Putting in a couple of cars, a lap down. Greg Pursley, California drivers looking strong. Here's a battle for 10th place. Rookies and young drivers who are in this race, who are really just trying to feel themselves out a little bit. One of those, the 90 car, is starting to slow a little bit. That is Tony McRae.
Bad deal for Tony McRae. She's a second-generation driver, the daughter of Rick McRae.
And that has brought out the caution here in the Jimmy Johnson Foundation 100. Greg Pursley, our leader. As we get ready to go back to green, we have a new leader. Greg Pursley had to come down pit road during that caution flag.
Yeah, we watched him come down pit road on 3 different occasions. NASCAR was looking for a leak in the car. They worked on it. They thought they had the leak fixed. They convinced and lobbied to the NASCAR officials that the car is fixed. So right now they let him go back out. We're going to keep an eye on Greg Pursley, though. But right behind him is also a solid contender with the number 9 of Josh Combs as well. That's from that Sunrise Ford team, and they've been very successful in the past.
I'll tell you, Eric Combs came into this race really determined to look good here at Phoenix. Oh my, there is trouble in turn 2. Blake Cook is in it. Also, Paulie Haraka and Bobby Hillis. Oh my goodness, the winner of the first race of the season, our points leader coming into the race. Paulie Haraka there in that 12 car is up against the wall. What a tough break for that youngster. Also for Hillis and for Cook. Caution is out here in the Jimmie Johnson Foundation 100.
Chevy versus Toyota, so it's going to be a drag race going down the front straightaway.
And a clean restart. And look at these guys side by side as they head through turn 2 here.
And as Paulie Haraka's car is being towed back to the pit stall, he's talking to team owner Bill McAnally. And Paulie, good to see you out of the infield care center. First of all, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What happened?
It just got down in there. I don't know if we cut a right front. I think we cut a right front tire, and it just under the 21 car. Feel bad that happened. You know, obviously ended a good day. We had a pretty good race car, just biding our time, getting ahead of the game a little bit. So sucks to have it end that way, especially to end a couple other guys' day in the process. But what can you do? I mean,
you've lived the ups and downs of motorsports. You won last race. Now you're on the hook this race. But you're coming back here to Phoenix. What did you guys learn today that could potentially put you in the championship hunt on the return to PIR in November?
We learned a little bit over the course of the day. Like I said, we had a pretty good car, so we'll come back. We'll come back a little bit stronger. We're going to Iowa next. This is the car we had planned on being our primary for Iowa, so it looks like we got some work to do.
Tough break for Paulie Haraka. Tough break! How about our pole sitter in the wall? Andrew Myers in the 77. Looked like he might have cut down a tire as well.
He definitely cut a tire because that car gave no warning whatsoever. There was no smoke coming out of it, and it just went straight for the wall. Look, there it is right there. Just cut a tire. In that situation, too, you're just a rider in that car.
What a tough break for Andrew Myers. Eric Holmes, the leader here at Phoenix. Back at Phoenix, about ready to go green. Brett Moffitt has the lead as David Mayhew and Eric Holmes came down pit road during that caution. You see Johnny Borneman, the veteran, alongside him. Whoa! Borneman goes up high. He's not able to get up to speed. Something wrong with that race car.
They are throwing the green flag for a restart, but that was a smart move by Johnny Borneman. There have been a lot of times we've seen in the past on the front straightaway where guys run over each other.
And did I see some smoke out of the 26 there in the center of your screen?
He's still blowing smoke. That's the 26 of Greg Pursley. We talked about it earlier in the show. The officials checked him out, but we're going to see if they post him again.
It's amazing to me that he's been able to last this long on the racetrack with that smoke. He's come down on pit road several times, but how much longer can he survive?
Well, if he does have...
Whoa, he almost got a little loose there.
He did. If he does have an oil leak, you have to worry about the oil running out of that car. But look, now they're going to slow the field down.
That is for Borneman, who you see has come to a stop on the racetrack. Caution is out here at Phoenix. And what a tough break it is for Johnny Borneman, who has been a regular in this series for many years and is going to have a finish that he did not like here tonight.